Well, that's a nice look right there. And yes, that is recording. That'll be on the beginning. Hi, I'm Sean.
I'm Jill.
And welcome to 151 Garage. Today we're gonna do something we've been wanting to do for a while. We're gonna replace the mirror caps, but before we do that, we're gonna show you how to remove them and also the fact that what we did prior to this. So we did Plasti-Dip. It lasted quite a bit. I have nothing bad to say about Plasti-Dip, especially on the mirrors and the chrome and stuff like that. It lasted about 7 years and it started to get kind of nicked up and stuff, but we ended up purchasing new mirrors. We'll show you those later on.
Mirror caps.
Mirror caps, yeah, mirror caps. So we'll show you those later on, but for this video we'll show you what we did to Plasti-Dip them, also explain why we did Plasti-Dip versus wrap. So we'll on with the video. To remove the caps, there are clips behind the mirror. It'll be hard to see with the camera, but once I get the cap off, I'll be able to show you what clips I'm talking about. They are very fragile. I've already broken one on the other side, so wish me luck. Don't break any more.
Hey, we didn't break anything.
There you go.
Yay!
So
right here and right here are the clips.
The tabs I'm talking about are these right here and these. So basically what it does is well, when it goes in this way, those clips hook into that. So what you have to do is you have to pry these down enough to be able to push these clips out. So basically what you're gonna have to do is take a tool, push this out on the top and pry these down. There are two, so it kind of sucks because once you get this one out, you have to have somebody or something in the way of this to keep from going back and relocking. That's why I was having trouble with the last one. One of them ended up breaking just out of fluke. But yeah, be careful. If these two break, the mirror cap will not sit on anymore because that's what's holding it in there.
Yeah, you would have to buy this whole assembly.
As far as the bottom, all it does is it just clips into that and it comes out fairly easy. It just slides out. Once you get the top out, the bottom slides out. Okay, so this is what the truck came with. This is Plasti-Dipped. Now, it's been on there for approximately
7 years.
7 years, so it's pretty beat up, but we lived on 250 acres and we drove through woods and stuff like that, so it's got a lot of rock chips and dings and stuff like that, but it's actually held up fairly good for the fact that it's been on there so long. The only reason we're replacing it is because, or changing it, is because all these little flecks of chrome kind of started to look bad. This one was a little bit worse, the driver's side. So we ended up stripping it off. We'll show you the process of stripping it off and what to watch out for. And I'll explain that when we do that. So we're gonna re-Plasti-Dip one and we're gonna wrap the other to show you kind of what the process is and how it looks and how difficult it is. And you can make your decision on if you wanna do that. It's not too expensive. It's less than buying new mirrors, which we ended up doing. We ended up buying new mirror caps. So we will be putting the painted mirror caps on. We found some, got them cheap, and we're gonna have them painted and put them on by Jill's shop. So we'll go ahead and show you the process of stripping this, what to watch out for, at least the easiest way we found. And like I said, wrap one and Plasti-Dip the other. This is one of the mirror caps. We plan on doing a Plasti-Dip on this and a vinyl wrap on the second mirror cap. We still have to strip it. We stripped this one. We'll show you the process of that and what to look out for, since these are pretty much just scrap ones. You got to watch out when you try to take the stuff off, because you can see at the end it started to mess up the chrome plating. It is just plastic, so you got to be aware of that. Okay, that should be it. It should dry by tomorrow. Now, one of the techniques I've seen to be able to get the Plasti-Dip off is use WD-40. So just WD-40. You do have to be careful not to let it sit too long, because it will get under the chrome under the edges. So you got to be careful about that. Well, big area, as long as I don't mace myself. Let it sit for a couple minutes. After spraying it on, let it sit for a little bit. I tested it out a little bit, see if it worked. So it does come off fairly easy. Okay, you may have to do a couple coats. Go ahead and spray it one more time. See how it goes. Give it a little bit more and try again. Okay, second time, and looks like everything is coming off fairly well. Take it into the sink, wash it off, soap and water, and it should be good to go. Clean it off real good so we can start the wrap process on this one. So yeah, pretty good. Looks like it's gonna come off real well, and not have too much of a problem. Well, I'll show you after it gets washed. So here it is, clean, fairly well, nice and shiny all the way around. Not bad. Right now we have the two mirrors out here. It is windy out here, so hopefully it won't blow away. This is the one we Plasti-Dipped. This is the one we vinyl wrapped. Please excuse the bad vinyl wrap. This is kind of the first time we've actually messed around with it. It is fairly thick, so it was difficult to work with. There are a few tips I'll know next time. First of all, heat is your friend. We did do some heat on the edges. Obviously there's a lot of wrinkles right here. We didn't really mess with it too much. We just want to see how it would work. We're not going to use either one of these. We have brand new ones coming that are painted to match the truck. But this is what we used before. It lasted quite a bit. It's real nice. It's cheap. It's about $7, less than $7 a can. The can will last you, I think we did most of the truck, the mirrors, the side emblems on this truck, and we probably used one can, that's it. This right here is real cheap compared to getting it painted or anything like that. It takes a little bit of practice to get it perfect. Obviously we still have a lot of practice to do. This right here was a vivid color. It's called Jet Stealth Black. It's basically a satin color. This is it right here. We ended up getting it is really thick vinyl. I can tell you that right now. But like I said, a little bit of heat is your friend. It makes it nice and soft and pliable. You can stretch it. The one thing we also figured out on this is that I would do this next time on the truck, because it's hard to wrap this with someone holding it. It moves around too much, where if you have it on the truck, you can stretch it around it. You can have one person heat the edge and then you pull it around. If we ever do anything like this again, it will be on the truck, or whatever parts will be on the truck. That way we don't have to mess around with it moving from us and getting the wrinkles or getting bubbles like right there. I have nothing bad to say about the product. The product is actually wonderful. I think it's just our ability to wrap it at the time, just messing around with it late last night. And we didn't film it, sorry about that, but we will be doing some wrap on the interior pieces, which we will film that as well. That way we kind of show you what we've learned. Like I said, it's real nice. If I had the chance to do it again, I probably would go with this, just for the fact that this is probably gonna last a little bit longer. It's gonna be more durable than this, because this is pretty much just painted on, where this right here is a wrap. It's gonna stick for a little bit longer. It's gonna survive some of the harsh environments that we've been in, whether it be in the snow or the heat from Florida, stuff like that. So this right here isn't bad at all. I absolutely love the product, but over time it will chip and you'll see the chrome underneath it and stuff like that. This will too, but probably this will be worse. Again, when we did this, we didn't have near the type of vinyl that we have now. So we picked this on purpose, knowing that later on we would either change it to vinyl or we would end up getting different ones to paint. So like I said, it's not too bad. Either one of them is great for a budget. Right now we just have the opportunity to get some cheaper and get it painted for pretty much for free from where we're at. So it was a win-win situation. Get rid of these, get painted ones. Didn't cost us a whole lot. So, but there's your options for the mirrors. Again, if I choose right now, I would choose this. But when we did it, I chose this because this was a better product than the wrap 7 years ago. So, okay, I hope you like it. Please excuse the horrible wrap job. Do not let our bad wrap job deter you from this product. It's, again, we did this late last night, real quick. Our heat gun was kind of flaking out on us, but all in all, it's a good product, great product. I would use this first. Obviously, I'd do it a better product than that, but so that gives you an option. So to give you guys a sneak peek of what our interior is going to be, here you go.